Why did New York Attorney General Letitia James refuse to back down, even as former President Donald Trump is set to take office again next month? In the intricate world of U.S. politics and law, few figures have been as polarizing and as legally entangled as Donald Trump. A businessman turned politician who rose to the highest office in the land, Trump's journey has been anything but conventional. His time as president was marked by legal battles on many fronts, from accusations of fraud to impeachment proceedings. But now, as he prepares to return to the White House in January, one particular legal challenge remains unresolved: a massive $454 million fraud judgment handed down by New York's Attorney General, Letitia James. This judgment could grow to nearly $500 million with interest. Yet it's not just the size of the fine that has garnered attention. It's the fact that James and her office are adamant about not letting it slip away, regardless of Trump's political future. As Trump readies for a second presidential term, the legal landscape is shifting. So why is Letitia James so determined to keep this judgment intact? And why does this case matter not just for Trump, but for the future of accountability in American politics? In this video, we're going to explore the full scope of the case, the details behind the fraud charges, the implications of the $454 million judgment, the appeal process, and what it means for both Trump's personal future and the political system. We'll dive into the legal nuances of this fight and explore why Letitia James is sending a bold message to the country about holding people accountable, no matter their political standing. This is more than just a financial judgment. It's a test of the power of the law in the face of political influence. Underscore 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 underscore. The legal battle begins. Fraud allegations against Trump and his company. To understand the gravity of the situation, let's first break down how this entire legal drama began. It all started with the New York Attorney General's office launching an investigation into Donald Trump and the Trump Organization. In 2019, Letitia James, the Attorney General of New York, filed a civil fraud lawsuit against Trump and his company. The accusation was serious. Trump and his company had allegedly engaged in years of fraudulent practices by inflating the values of their properties to secure financial advantages. These misrepresentations were allegedly made in order to secure favorable loans and lower insurance premiums, thus providing Trump with substantial financial benefits that he would not have otherwise received. James' investigation found evidence that Trump's company had exaggerated the value of properties like Trump Tower, Mar-a-Lago, and other real estate assets. It was claimed that the inflated numbers were used to gain leverage with banks, insurance companies, and other financial institutions. These findings were not just theoretical. They were backed by extensive documentation, expert testimony, and in-depth analysis. The case was not about politics. It was about holding an individual, no matter how powerful, accountable for fraudulent actions. The allegations were so serious that they resulted in one of the largest civil fraud judgments in history. The judgment, $454 million and counting. The case culminated in a stunning ruling, a $454 million fraud judgment against Donald Trump and the Trump Organization. This ruling was significant not only for the size of the fine, but also for the message it sent. While Trump faced numerous legal battles throughout his time in office and beyond, this civil case was one that involved no criminal charges, just financial penalties. The $454 million was the result of fraudulent activities that spanned several years, during which Trump and his family allegedly misled financial institutions for personal gain. This judgment was not just a slap on the wrist. It was a significant financial blow to a man who had spent decades building his business empire. But here's where things get more complicated. This ruling is a civil penalty, not a criminal sentence, meaning it is not about sending Trump to prison. It's about ensuring that he faces the financial consequences of his actions. If upheld, this judgment would have serious consequences for Trump's personal finances and the future of the Trump Organization. Not only would it wipe out a large portion of his assets, but it could also damage his reputation and credibility in the business world. While the figure may seem astronomical, the question remains, why hasn't Trump paid up yet? The reason is simple. Trump's legal team has appealed the ruling, making it clear that they will fight to have the judgment reduced or entirely thrown out. The political question: does the presidency shield Trump from legal consequences? This leads us to an essential question that many have been asking. Now that Donald Trump is set to return to the White House, does this legal judgment matter? Can he use his political position to shield himself from the consequences of this ruling? Letitia James, however, has made it abundantly clear that this is not the case. The fraud judgment stands, and Trump's imminent return to the presidency has no bearing on whether he must pay the penalty. In statements released by the Attorney General's office, it was emphasized that Trump's political ambitions, or the fact that he might become president again, cannot and will not influence the outcome of this legal battle. The courts have spoken. The judgment has been handed down, and Trump must pay. This stance is critical because it underscores a fundamental principle. No one, not even the President of the United States, is above the law. This case, in many ways, serves as a test of the strength and independence of the judicial system in holding powerful individuals accountable, regardless of their political clout. Underscore 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 underscore. The appeal process, a long road ahead. While Letitia James and her office are confident in the strength of their case, Trump's legal team is not going down without a fight. The former president has filed an appeal, attempting to overturn the ruling. This is not unusual in high-profile cases like this, where the stakes are incredibly high. Appealing a civil fraud judgment can be a long process. For Trump, this means that while the judgment remains in place for now, the battle is far from over. The appeal could drag on for months, or even years, creating uncertainty about the final outcome. It's important to note that while an appeal is pending, the judgment still stands, and Trump will be required to pay if the appeal fails. However, the appeal process raises another critical question. What if the appeals court ultimately sides with the New York Attorney General's office and upholds the judgment? This could have devastating financial consequences for Trump and his organization. It could lead to a severe erosion of his wealth, forcing him to liquidate assets or make significant financial adjustments to comply with the ruling. Additionally, a victory for Letitia James would send a clear message that even former presidents are not immune from the consequences of their actions. The role of Trump's lawyer, a political twist. Adding another layer of complexity to the case is the role of Trump's lawyer, John Sauer. Sauer, a key figure in Trump's defense, is also a nominee for Solicitor General under the incoming Biden administration. This presents a unique dilemma. Will he continue to represent Trump in this high-stakes legal battle, or will he step away to take on his new role in the government? This situation creates an interesting dynamic where Trump's legal representation could be influenced by political factors. While Sauer may choose to continue defending Trump, the question of his future in the case raises concerns about potential conflicts of interest, as well as the shifting allegiances between Trump's legal team and the new administration. Underscore 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 underscore. As we've seen, the case between Letitia James and Donald Trump is far from over, but the message is clear. The legal system must function independently of political power, and no individual, no matter how influential, should be able to escape the consequences of their actions. Letitia James' decision to stand firm in the face of Trump's political comeback speaks volumes. It's a clear statement that accountability is not optional and that the rule of law must prevail. The $454 million fraud judgment may seem like a distant financial concern to some, but for Trump, it's a reminder that even the most powerful individuals in America must face the consequences of their actions. As Trump prepares to take office once again, the implications of this case are far-reaching. Will the courts uphold the judgment, or will political power once again protect the wealthy and powerful? This case is about more than just money. It's about justice, fairness, and the integrity of the legal system. Letitia James has made it clear that she will not back down, and this fight is far from over. Stay tuned, because the battle over this fraud judgment is just getting started. Whether the judgment is upheld or overturned, the outcome will have profound implications not only for Trump but for the future of accountability in American politics. Underscore 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 underscore. If you found this video informative and engaging, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more updates on this case and other important political and legal battles. Don't forget to hit the notification bell to stay up to date with all of our latest content.